This week we start out on June 10th, 1977 with the release of the Apple II. The original price was $1,298 with 4 KB of RAM, or $2,638 with 48 KB of RAM. The rainbow-striped Apple logo on the casing represented its color graphics capability, which was almost unheard of for a home computer for the price that Apple was offering. The Apple II series would go on to last nearly 17 years, with more than 5 million computers being produced. On June 5, 1981, Konami released the arcade game Frogger in Japan. In Frogger, players attempt to direct frogs to their homes one at a time by crossing a busy road and navigating a hazard-filled river. The game would become a fixture in 80s pop culture, and was later parodied in a well-known episode of Seinfeld, where George Costanza, after finding the Frogger machine he played as a kid still holds his high score, attempts to push the machine across a busy street. June 6, 1984. Tetris was released in Russia on the Electronica 60. While there were legal battles and lawsuits abound over the rights of the game, Tetris may be best known in its Game Boy form, with Computer Gaming World claiming it to be the most addictive game ever. On June 5, 1989, Populous was released by Bullfrog. Regarded as the first God game, players assume the role of a deity who increases his followers to try and wipe out the opposing deity's forces. The game has 500 levels, each representing an area of land such as desert, rock and lava, and snow and ice. These landscapes are not just there for looks, but actually affect the development of followers. Populous will go on to win Strategy Game of the Year in 1990.
1, 2, 3, fight!
June 9th, 1992, Guardians of the Hood is released in arcades. It is one of the few beat-em-ups to feature pre-rendered sprites and up to 3 simultaneous players. On June 6, 1993, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is released for the Game Boy. Unlike most Zelda games, Link's Awakening takes place outside of Hyrule, on Koholint Island, and aside from Link and a passing mention of Zelda herself, omits the locations and characters from previous games. The game remained on bestseller lists for more than 7 years, and went on to sell 3.83 million units by 2004. Nearly a year after its release in Japan, on June 5, 1995, role-playing game Mother 2 is released in North America as Earthbound. The game sadly bombed and sold only around 140,000 copies. Nowadays, however, Earthbound is considered a classic and has been included in many top 50 games of all time. Also on this date, Street Fighter Zero was released in arcades in Japan. Known in America as Street Fighter Alpha, the game was well received and released on multiple platforms. The game also introduced the secret character Dan, who is a parody of the lead characters from SNK's Art of Fighting. Celebrating birthdays this week, Rob Pardo, creative advisor for Unity, turns 46. Previous to his current position, Pardo worked for Blizzard Entertainment and led design teams for World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3, and StarCraft. Tatsuyuki Maeda turns 48 this week. A composer and sound designer for Sega Digital Studio, he is best known for composing the music for Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Dragon Force, and many more games. And Yu Suzuki, creator of Space Harrier, Outrun, Virtua Fighter, and the Shenmue series, turns 58. Suzuki is currently working on Shenmue 3, which is slated to release in 2017. Thanks for watching, and now a montage of some notable games released this week from 2000 to 2016.
gone! You're going to lose.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Listen, asshole! Alright, we don't want to be...